and I was willing to do what it takes to win. If that meant to kick somebody, I would do that. Because whenever you put on a jersey of any team you play for, that has to be priority number one.
Henrik, great to see you.
Likewise.
You like the shirt?
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
Right?
Yeah, that's my favorite.
My job to know. So, welcome to What I Wore. Basically, we've carved out the best collection of shirts to kind of tell your life story. As tradition, we always get our guests to wear a shirt. So we've got you the 94 Swedish.
One of the nicest ones.
Yeah, beautiful.
Is it the original one or is it replica or?
We've got a little replica.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You could have told me, I brought my own.
You should wear your own. Whilst you're putting that on, I just wanted to know, like, when you was wearing a football shirt, how did you like the feel on you? Did you like it baggy? Did you like it tight?
Back in them days, it was always baggy. But I didn't mind it because, I mean, I was proud wearing the Sweden jersey, playing for my national team and everything. So I was just pleased to be in the colors.
Beautiful. So nice. We're going to start with you growing up, just you as a kid. So we've got some early 70s, early 80s shirts. Just pick me through which ones stick out to you.
I mean, Brazil, number 10, Pele. That's my idol. This is just fantastic to watch. I mean, look at this. I could wear it today just walking on the street, to be honest with you.
As a young kid growing up in Sweden, how important was it for you to sign and make your debut in a shirt like this?
Having the opportunity to go there and play for them for 2 years, the first round, was great for me because without that it wouldn't be possible for me to take the next step, which was for me to go to Holland.
How was it like as a young Swedish boy moving all the way to Holland?
It was a different system, it was a different culture, it was a different language. So people tend to forget that whenever you move abroad. Is a few other things than playing football you have to be able to handle in order to be good on the pitch.
Early 90s in Holland, you was amongst some great strikers. We had Ronaldo at PSV, you had Kluivert at Ajax.
Ronaldo at the time, in PSV, he was just fantastic, scoring goals for fun. I remember the first time I saw Kluivert, 17, 18. I just asked some of the other guys, who is that? I mean, what is that? He was big, quick, technical, and could score goals.
You have one of the most iconic hairstyles.
When you have my kind of hair, it's two things you can do. I mean, either you got a big one or you cut it short. And the third one is dreads. And I'm very proud of them. So. And then it was one of my idols at the time, played in this team.
Let me guess, Hullet?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So that didn't spoil the things either, so that was good.
Nice one. So 97, you get the move that kind of defines your career with the green and white's famous.
Lovely one, that one as well.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
First of all, I want to know, how did that move come about?
Wim Jansen was the technical director when I came to FEYENOORD. Moved to be the manager in Celtic. To cut the long story short, he knew a thing or two that he shouldn't really know about, and that gave me the opportunity to move to Scotland. And I'm very happy that I went here.
Yeah. One thing I want to know is, as a young player coming into Celtic, did you know how big the club was and how significant these stripes were to people?
No, I didn't have a clue. And quite frankly, I'm very happy that I didn't have a clue the first year when we stopped Rangers from 10 in a row. That
rivalry, how big is it? Like, do you automatically just hate everyone you see in this shirt, or is it just?
I never hate anybody, even though if they were playing for Rangers, or they played for Madrid, or they played for Ajax. It's not for me. I just don't want to lose against them. And I was willing to do what it takes to win. If that meant to kick somebody, I would do that, because whenever you put on a jersey of any team you play for, that has to be priority number one, winning.
Beautiful. I want to talk to you about that 6-2 game.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing that one up.
Is that your most memorable game?
No, the memorable game, yeah, the goal, yes. I mean,
that chip, beautiful.
Yeah.
The celebration, the tongue celebration as well.
Yeah, the tongue and out. So I mean, no, it was a great goal, that one. The setup, Chris Sutton, and then not making Conterman, and then dinking it over close. That was a great feeling. That's goals you score when you're a young kid and trying playing in the streets. So that was a good one.
Okay, I want to talk to you about this season here in 2001, where you wore this shirt and you scored 53 goals.
I love that one as well.
Yeah, European Golden Boot. How was that one for you?
No, it was great, because that was the year after I came back from my leg break, I think it was, yeah. So we had a great team as well. So I had great players around me: Chris Sutton, Alan Thompson, Didier Agat, Stilian Petrov. I can go on and on and on. So it made it easier for me as well to score all those goals.
Did you, like, when you put on these colours that season, did you just feel invincible in that shirt? Like, every time you stepped out, you knew you was going to score?
You can't take it for granted, but you have a good feeling. You have a good feeling, and you think there's a good chance that I'm going to score today.
We can't talk about Celtic without mentioning our BT guy. Is it true that he is the best strike partner you had?
Yes,
really?
Chris Sutton is the best strike partner I ever
you
had.
played with Ronaldinho?
Yeah, but it's
Rooney.
not a partnership in that sense. For me, it's playing two up front. I mean, I played with Zlatan as well. But Chris and we had a great understanding. I mean, we didn't even have to look. We knew where we were. And I mean, I can't believe, did Chris really play in long sleeves? I never used to do that.
It's cold, isn't it?
Yeah, but always short sleeve. But I mean, that's one of my favorite jerseys as well.
2003, we in a great UEFA Cup run, beat Blackburn, beat Liverpool, and then the final, bitterly disappointed, but you lost to Porto.
Still gives me the goosebump thinking about it, but I can handle it better today. But I didn't watch that game for a long time. I didn't even want to see it.
Was that because you played so well?
No, because we lost. And it was a trophy. I think that's a great jersey as well. Might actually be my favorite one now when I see it. It's great, yeah. It was heartbreaking, not only for the players, but obviously for the fans as well.
Moving on from the green and white,
yeah,
you moved to Spain, to one of the most iconic stripes of all time.
It was a dream come true, really. Having the opportunity to play for one of the greatest teams in the world.
Your first season, you scored against your old team.
I'll tell you a story there. I mean, I was sitting at home by my pool in Gavamar in Barcelona, and the phone is ringing. And it's Magnus Hedman, who was the keeper at Celtic at the time. And he said, "Yeah, you can't guess. Yes, we're playing each other then." I didn't want to go straight from Celtic to Barcelona and then go straight back and play there. And in the game, the Celtic fans started half jokingly, "Bobo's gonna get you." I was a little bit upset about that. That was a funny feeling actually, because I mean, being 7 years at Celtic and coming back and scoring, and it was so quiet.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Okay, so you played with some of the best players at Barcelona, but this guy said that you was his hero. How does that make you feel?
Makes me proud. He's a great guy, Ronaldinho as well. The amount of pressure he had on his shoulder, playing week in, week out, carrying the team on his shoulders, and the demands that were set on him, and still be able to walk into the dressing room every day with a big smile on his face, and just as soon as he came out on the training pitch, happy and just playing around. It shows you what kind of human being that is.
You also played with his successor. Did you know how special he was from a young age?
No, I mean, I remember the first time we went to a pre-season tour, and we done the first training session, and I talked to Giovanni van Bronckhorst. I said, "Who is that guy?" "Oh, it's Lionel Messi. He's from Barca B, but he's going to be with us now." You saw the skills with his left foot, and the pace he had and ability to score. But I couldn't dream that it would become as good as he is and as he has been the last 10 years, 12 years. I don't know. I mean, it's just unbelievable.
Frightening.
Yeah, it is.
Cool. So then you're going to move to that special night in Paris.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Played against these guys.
Yep.
How was that like? Coming off from the bench for you, how special was that moment for you?
Being in one major final before and losing that is not a great, pleasant feeling. So I really wanted this one, and for me, this is the biggest thing you can win as a football player.
Now, Thierry Henry said after that game that you were the proper footballer that changed the game. He said everyone talks about Ronaldinho, everyone talks about Ezio, but you were the one that changed the game.
He's a great guy as well, a great football player as well.
Would you say this moment was the happiest you felt in a football shirt?
Yeah, I think so, because I mean that was so late in my career as well. I knew that I wouldn't get another opportunity to play. I thought at that time in the big arenas, and I was more or less sure that it wouldn't be another chance for me to play in a Champions League final, even though I had the chance to stay at Barcelona. But I felt I was a little bit older. I wanted to play the last few years. I didn't want to come on as a sub every now and then.
So, okay, so then you moved back to Sweden, but then 2007, you get the call.
It was a great feeling to get that call from a great club and a great manager in Sir Alex Ferguson. I couldn't say no to that one more time. So
you also played with Rooney, Ronaldo, almost in their pomp.
That was the time Ronaldo was really good. He was getting to become great, I think. He stopped with his 17 step overs, and
I got to ask you though, you're one of the few players that have played with both Ronaldo and Messi. Who's better?
I always used to say that they played with me because I'm older than them.
I like that. When I just look through your shirts and all the stuff that you've done in your career, like you've had one of the best careers in the last half a century. Where do you consider yourself amongst the all-time greats?
I don't look at it that way. I know for myself that I was good. Maybe not the best, but I was good, and that's good enough for me. And then it's up to other people to judge how good I was. I know what I mean for this club, and that's more than enough for me.
Perfect. Okay, so Henrik, you're in a burning building now. You have to save 2 shirts.
2 shirts.
Okay, one based on the best moment and the best memory wearing a shirt, and one based strictly on how the shirt looks. So we're going to start with the first one. Best memory wearing a football shirt.
Best memory wearing a football shirt, yeah, then I have to go for the Champions League one. Yeah. It's that one, huh?
Okay, best looking shirt here. So any shirt that we've seen that it stands out to you based on the look.
Based on the look, and now I've seen them again.
Yeah. What are you going for?
And I'm going for this one.
Over this?
Yeah, but I said when that was my favorite, and then I see this one again, and I feel.
Yeah, I can't be mad.
This one is lovely.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Henrik, thank you so much for your time.
Is that one more? No, is that the only one? Okay.
Yeah,
can I pick another one?
You pick one
yeah,
more?
the one you have on.